So my plan for the winter was be working on that Samurai right there, and that would pay the bills while I was working on those other two projects in the shop, because those two are slightly less than profitable. It seemed like a good idea, but as soon as I started working on that thing, started running into problems right away. And having been in this situation a time or two, I knew I was headed for a wipeout, and there was not a whole lot I could do about it. So I thought, might as well take advantage of the situation and go through the shop and get it set up for the new direction I'm going in. We got a little situation developing here. It's been getting slow. All these big jobs, this is kind of my main thing I do here. I do these big jobs because the insurance shops don't want to touch them. So it's looking like the pendulum is swinging away from these big jobs. Yeah, they're coming to an end. So having all these big jobs in here, it gives me time to sort out what it is I'm going to be doing. But this setup has been working good for doing the restoration work, but it's not going to work for doing small jobs and all that. So I got to turn this back into a body shop. No more restoration shop. So all the benches, the tooling, all that, all this stuff, it's all got to go. I kind of have a place I might be able to set it up. Not sure yet. It's a work in progress. So once I get all this cleared out, this space back here has always been wasted space because of that drop in the floor. It drops down about 12 inches. 12 inches here, 4 inches up there. Yet there's nothing in this place is built to code. So what I'm going to do, if you look between that power pole and that wall, there's just barely enough room to fit a car through. Fit a small car through, little Suzukis, that sort of thing. So what I'm going to do, off is coming out, tear all this stuff out, put as big a bay door as will fit in there. These toolboxes I'm going to put in that corner along the wall, and then this can get turned and can be in this way. It'll give me room to work back here, and then once this gets cleared out, I'll have three work bays, two smaller ones and then the bigger one over there. And as the stuff gets done, this won't be the first. It's fairly quick. Get this one gone, and then it just slowly start, as these go away, just keep moving this way. That'll give me this space for doing kind of in and out jobs in there. And yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be doing my own stuff, small jobs, welding. I don't know. Don't know what I'm doing yet. It's moving day. Still waiting on parts for that thing. And it's Friday afternoon, so looks like I got all weekend to get this place cleaned out. And get this out of here first, and then grab the brake and start packing all this little stuff out. Little by little. Oh, started moving the junk out last night. Getting there. A little bit more room. Ugh, long way to go yet. Haven't seen the bottom of that wall in a while. Oh, there's a tray to the fridge. I was wondering where that went. Well, there you go. I've been chipping away at it. Starting to open up a bit. Starting to look a bit better. Started taking my little office apart. It's just been a place where the junk hides. It was a good idea, but don't really need it now. Don't need a reception area when you don't have any customers, so time to tear it apart. So that's it. No more office. I put up a bit of a fight. I forgot I actually built that properly. Almost like I wanted it to last. What the hell was I thinking? Oh well, it's a little more real estate opened up. So now that I got this thing moved, I can give you a little better look at what I'm trying to accomplish. So, here's the idea. The LJ is going to go to about here. And then you go this way. Toolbox is in there. Put the wood stove like right there. And all this is open. This is all open space. Should work pretty good. So this is going to be tomorrow. Start cleaning this up, get organized and moving stuff around. I gotta finish off that wall, close all it in. I'd like to start closing in the ceiling, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's kind of where we're going. So one of the other things we're gonna do, that bench right there, the grinder on it, well, that's going in here. This is coming out. I got room for the drill press, grinder, and kind of extend it around the corner. Have the sander right there. Then that tool cart is right there. That's going to go like right here. You can kind of see the line. I was just kind of eyeballing it out. It'll be tool cart right here, and over here this be a short little bench. I've had a setup like that before, and it kind of works pretty good there. It's kind of wasted space because of the way that wall is. But yeah, it's the idea. Well, starting to come together now. It's nice to be putting stuff together instead of taking it apart. But here's the idea. This is the old countertop from the desk, just flipped upside down. That was the framing underneath. I just stuck it up there temporarily. But the idea is up there, the fridge and the radio are going to live up there eventually, because all that's coming out, but that is a job for another day. I wish that thing was still drivable. I would just crawl it right over that edge and wiggle it in here and be done with it, but no such luck. So there it is, all opened up. And you can see the problem we had. That pole was over just a little bit further. Would have been perfect. Well, that changes up the scenery a little bit. Holy. I am going to be so glad when I'm done moving this junk around. But almost done. So what I did with the big hole in the wall, since can't afford to make doors, and it's beginning of January, and there's a whole pile of winter left. So what I did, plywood on the outside, plywood on the inside, and I just stuffed it full of old insulation. Should work. It's done. No, done enough anyway. The lighting's garbage, but that's the next project. Probably do 3 8-footers. wire them in. Then I can finish off the ceiling. Yeah, the shop's junk, but just because it's junk doesn't mean it has to look that way. Yeah, a lot better than it was. Got a little bench built. Little place to hide one of the carts. Yeah, works good. Tool cart. This is just kind of wasted space in here anyway, so yeah, works good. Got all the grinding wheels. Little shelf for the scrap metal. Yeah, works good. Even tore into that. Wasn't going to, but thought, might as well. I downsized all the junk in those cabinets. Got it down to just one. Stuck a little desk together underneath. The idea for next round, the little door from the office, going to go there. And then on that side, that's going to be a 10-foot sliding door. And theoretically, that desk should be centered between the two door openings. Yeah, not bad. Well, it's about 6 weeks later, and the new layout is working awesome. Should have did this a long time ago. As far as the wipeout goes, well, just got the pay up or get out notice from the landlord. I just got the disconnection notice for the power, and the phone and the internet. They've been cut off for a while, actually. So, yeah, good times. This is getting to be a regular occurrence around here. That'd be the reason why I did all of this. Time for change.